I said this 3 years ago. If you can check here, I think I posted this video on the 21st of May 2022. That's when I posted this video. As you can see, I posted this video. That's about 3 years. Today is the 20th of May, which means by tomorrow, this video will be 3 years old. So I posted this, and I want you to see that the wave did not begin now. And this line of thought that I'm pushing now did not begin now, but it stuck on me, I think, around 2022 thereby. And this video is when at a time when the Minister of Home Affairs in South Africa gave the final date was the final date to say by the 31st of December 2022 people should go home. So there was a deadline for people to be moving from Zim to go back from South Africa to go back to Zimbabwe. These were the people who were on the ZEP, or the Zimbabwe Exemption Permits, which I'm also a part of. I had my permit, I think, around 2010. So now we were told that we were supposed to leave the country and go back to Zimbabwe. That's when I did this video. And the title of this video is actually also the title of this video today, is Zimbabweans Permit Issue, a Wake-Up Call. Then I said it's a must-watch. And I wanted to trigger thoughts. I wanted to trigger the mind of people so that they want to relax. I want us to take a look at this video. We'll be pausing here and then. I will just take it right from the start so that we can get to understand. The video was in Shona, but I'll try to stop here and there so that I explain to to my audience, those who do not understand Shona, what I was trying to say in this video. So let's watch along.
So most of the time, you know, the pressure yavanhu kuti aramba ari ku South Africa, aramba ku diaspora zvisingafai. Number one, anenge achiona ma promises ekuti zvinogona kuita. Ndikaita this year, zvinoita. This year zvinoita. This year yacho inobva yatichisvika, anobva aroora. Vanotopembera kuti zvaita. Next year zvino zvaita. Anobva ona rimwe basa rinano zvobva zvaita. Sometimes zvinotozombodhakwa.
So basically this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you remain in a certain place simply because it's promising. It's promising, whereby it's tight, but you get money to marry. Things are not moving well, but you get a time. You get something that you can point to and say, because I've done that now, so it means everything is well. It means things are going to work out. Let's go on and on again.
So nothing about it is very controversial. I know you've got different thoughts and different views and different perceptions when it comes to this story. But anyway, you can send your thoughts in the comment section. There's a misconception. The moment a person cross a border, in fact, you must not a passport. Which in the passport,
That's true.
People start celebrating and congratulating you with wapinda mdara wapinda. Muso wanopinda mbazi mndege kana mgonyeti uchienda ku South Africa. Vananga vachitaura kuti dzinza rasunungurwa kubva muurombo. Then the moment you cross the border, people have got different expectations. And you yourself, you have also different expectations because you have changed a geographical place. So now there comes the problem. We now find people vanopedza 5, 6, 7, 10 years vari ku South Africa, vari ku Botswana, wherever it might be, outside of their country, Zimbabwe. Vasina kana chinhu chinobatika chavanenge vainacho. Now this happens. Vanhu vari kumba, they are expecting. You're expecting and things are not working out. So people now vanogara wotozonzwa kuti munhu aroora achata ari kungoroja arimo ingava mu 1 room kana 2 rooms dzake ari ku South Africa ari kumanage life yake ari kudya every day ari kuchinja ari kuenda ku beach ari kuposta zvinhu pa social media zviri kumufambira according to that level. But kuti achuya kumusha haakwanisi kuenda ku Zimbabwe now because kune vanhu vane my expectations. People are expecting better things and more things than level are. That's now why in that title of video, you know, the permit issue has become a wake-up call. Why is it that so? We have seen now people are being pushed to say by December, kana permit isina kuita, you need to go back home. Munhu akutanga kufunga kuti ndonopinda pai, ndonogara pai, ndonoroja pai. 10 years I was staying in South Africa. Ndichigara pamba pa right even ndanga ndichiroja, ndichidya zviri right even ndanga ndichiroja. Ndonotangira papi. Worse still, people are afraid of people's expectations. People have got expectations. They are thinking by now, ungadiwanika stendi kako goromonzi, kudomboshawa kuchivu, wawako at least 2 rooms. These are people's expectations. Kunyange waida kuzviita, but wakazvitadza. The 10 years were a time where you were building your life. Uri kwa uri koko. Were a time where you were building a family. Uri kwa uri koko. So I don't know whether you are ready to go to Zimbabwe, but I've seen some are running around. I've noticed that 3-4 months, people have managed to raise money, dzekutenga mastands, end up vakutounganidza zvidhina, vakutoita something. They are now working nenyaya yepressure. Not yekuti vanoona pekugara pari nani. Not yekuti havadi kuroja, because already vari kuroja, but because of the pressure that is coming from expectations of people. Some might say, no, satina kana basa nemi uri diaspora, na basa nemi chingouya ichi. Mune basa nesu. The reason why I usually go to Zim in December. Sometimes the moment or the day you get to Harare, uchinosvika usiku iwoyo ukasvika kwabikwa zviright, but kuchiedza makuseni hakuna tea inoiswa pamoto, hakuna chingwa chinotengwa. People are expecting mukomana akabva kudiaspora, akabva kuchirungu, achatiitira something. So unoona kuti in life munhu anopedza 10 years ari kudiaspora asina stand kuZimbabwe, asina chamunogona kuti chinobatika chaanenge ainacho kuZimbabwe. This is very possible ende zviri kuitika stereke. So right now the permit issue has become more like a push factor. Why? Because we have a deadline. Kazhinji when you're living your life, pane pasina deadline. Munhu uchingorarama, uchingoti chero zvazvaita. Chero next year, chero as long as ndawana mari yechikafu, as long as ndawana mari kuti mari yekuti ndirarame. So now there's a deadline. You see how people are going to achieve a lot of things within a short space of time. Kazhinji vamwe vanotaura vakati chiri kukumhanyisa ndo chinokupa speed. Speed yaunofamba nayo inodetermine chinhu chiri kukumhanyisa. So in this case tiri kumhanyiswa nekuti tibude muno. So uchaona kuti vanhu vakawanda vachamhanya, ma-airtime achaita mashoma. Uchamboona kuti ma-photos ekubeach achaita mashoma. Uchaona kuti nyaya yehembe itsva dzichaita shoma. Why? Because people are now being motivated by something. So as much as it's coming at a time where we feel we are not ready yet to kuenda kumba, but I also feel kuti the deadline was also pushed us. Check the number of people we've bought mastands. Kubva muna January kusvika izvezvi muna May. Muchashamisika. Check the number of people we have managed to do something zvinobatika in the 5 months as compared to zvavakaita in the past 5 or 6, 7 years avanga vari muno. So it has become a wake-up call. Zvabvisa vanhu from the comfort zone and they are pushing kuti shandai because one a deadline. So I don't know your thoughts about this. Are you ready to go home? Kana uri muno wanga wachigara mu South Africa for so many years. Are you ready to go home? Or you are saying I still need another year, I still need 2 more years to pick up, to put some structures. Ende mimi vanhu vari kuZimbabwe. Mukaona vanhu vanenge vachiuya vakabata mapaper bag. Aiwa, after 10 years tendai kuti vapenyu vakatorarama upenyu. Pa 10 years pane vanhu vakafa kangani vari kuSouth Africa. Ivo pa 10 years vaitosustain upenyu, vaitobhadhara marendi zvitofaya. So it's an achievement yekutoti ari kuya nepaper bag, yekuti atowana mari yebhazi yekuya kuZimbabwe. I don't know your thoughts, but let's use the comment section. Timbonzwa pfungwa dzedu. Wakatoapply here permit yacho. Waready here kuenda kumba. Zvizvi zviri kuitika mu life mako.
All right. So basically, this is what I said. And one of the things that I've taken note of in this video is that I was mentioning there being a deadline. If you are working and there is a deadline that has been put in place, it gives you more energy, it pushes you, it pressurizes you to do something. And currently, as we speak, the issue of the Zimbabwean exemption permits is still in the court. We are waiting for the court judgment. I understand some of us, we've already applied for the general work visa. Some have gone to apply for the skilled work visa because the ZE permit is being phased out. And after almost 16, 17 years, and if you fail to legalize yourself within this period, probably you're going to be deported back to Zimbabwe. But before you are deported, what we are simply encouraging each other is that you have something that you call your own. You have a small place that you call your own. I'm inspired by a lot of YouTubers and vloggers. This period, there's a wave of vloggers, couples that are going and taking rural life serious. They're taking investing in Zimbabwe seriously. I know we might differ in perspective, we might differ in what we feel is achievement or what we feel is life in general, but having something that you call your own is something that I encourage each and every one of us. Just have something that you call your own. You have a place where you call your own place. And besides, Zimbabwe is our country. And being there, when we are there, there's that sense of belonging. We are Zimbabweans. I'm proud to be Zimbabwean. You know, I'm proud of my country, whatever things that might not be going well or whatever grievance that we might have. But Zimbabwe is our country, it is our home, and it is our duty to make sure we work towards building it. And eventually, we don't want our children to grow as without an identity, without a culture, vasingazive mutupo yavo, vasingazive kwavakabva, not understanding their roots. We don't want our children to continue living and end up dying in a foreign land. We want to leave an inheritance for our children, and that inheritance can only be left. We can only leave that inheritance and legacy in a place that we call our own, not in a foreign country. Like I said with my wife yesterday, that we are grateful of the foreign countries that we have stayed and we've been accommodated. But we go to foreign countries not to make them our home, but actually to make them place of work. They are places of work, and after we have worked, that little that we have received, we invest, we put aside. That's why you would find in the States, probably in European countries, I understand. That's where I heard there's a lot of people would work shifts, 2 shifts. You work, you go to the evening shifts, and you'd find with people who have just gotten married and they are working during those shifts, they can see each other maybe once or twice a week. There are sacrifices that are being made. So I had to brought about this video back so that we get to see that the wave started some time ago, but right now it seems it's intensifying. And catch the wave, catch the wave. Can I say this? I'm not saying we relocate. I'm not saying you have to relocate. We are sharing our story of plans of relocating and what we are doing on the ground. But I'm encouraging you to invest in Zimbabwe. I'm encouraging you to do something in Zimbabwe on the ground. That's what I'm encouraging you. So you might end up coming after 15, 20 years for retirement. But I'm saying now is the right time. There are places that we actually took time, we ignored, we were waiting and saying, I'll get a stand at this place. But right now, I tell you, those places are overcrowded. The stands are running out, especially in the CBD. So the best place to go right now is in the rural areas, in your village, to your Sabuko. Harare is the central business district, but you can even live a good life outside of Harare. You can live a very peaceful life, eating your organic food, your nyama, your chickens and stuff. You're driving to Harare for holiday or going to Durban, Cape Town for holiday, but living peacefully in the rural areas where costs are not that much. I love that kind of life. And I believe when you get to the 40, 50, 60s, it starts coming into your mind to say, what's more important is peace of mind. Not trying to impress other people, not living for this Instagram, but living a life that gives you internal peace. I don't know what you say, what you think. Are you still on the ZTP permit? Have you applied for the other visas, either the skilled one or the general work permit? Let's share in the comment section. Even the K-work visa, I heard it has been scrapped out in the United States there. And a lot of people wanted to go. I want to go to the UK. I want to go to the UK. Now that those visas have been scrapped, what are your thoughts? Some are still in the process. Some have lost money. But what's next? That's the actual question. What's next? Where are we going? What's next? I will leave it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. What are your plans? If you have something that you have built, share with me. If you don't know my WhatsApp, private WhatsApp number that is in the description, share with me your story. If you want me to also, you're in Zimbabwe, you're building something, you're in the UK, you're building something, you want me to go and actually have a video at your place, that will be fine. Send me a message on WhatsApp. To meet again in my next video. God Inchurume is my name. Be blessed. Peace.